guys, so today I have a really fun video for you. It's actually going to be a review video, and this is going to be my review of some new hard candy products that I just found at Walmart. I actually picked these up a couple weeks ago, but this is the first time that I've had to actually sit down and really swatch them. The first palette that I'm going to be showing you guys is actually what I use to do this eye look right here. So if you're interested in seeing this kind of green and gold eye look, then I will have a picture right here of the eye look, and you can click on that and go to the tutorial I did for this particular palette. So definitely, if you'd like to see that tutorial, go ahead and click on over there, and I will also have it linked below. So let's just go ahead and get right into the review. Okay, so I'm out of breath. Okay, so the first ones I'm going to show you guys are actually these new palettes, and these are called the Top 10 Eyeshadow Collection palettes. Now they did, I believe they had 5 of them, 5 or 6, I think 5 of them. I only picked up 2, the pink and the green, because, you know, obviously they're new products. I didn't want to just get all of them and then end up not liking them. So I just got these 2 because they seemed like colors that I would wear on a normal basis. And again, this one is the eye look that I did. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the green one. And let me just talk about the packaging real quick, because the packaging on these are just so cute. I absolutely love them. I love this whole little lace detailing right here. I love the fact that you can see all the colors. I just think that's really nice. And then it just opens up like this. Having problems. Okay. It just opens up like this, and there is a long mirror right here, which is really nice. I really love that. And then these are all the colors, and it comes with 2 of the little sponge tip applicators. We're going to go ahead and talk about this one right here first. This is like that champagne-y color. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some on my finger, which is what it looks like on my finger. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch that. Wow, there's like nothing there. Like, this is one thing. I don't see anything on there. I think I see like a very, very, very light amount. Barely. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to this one right here. This is the next one. And this is kind of like a, what's called like a gold color. Wow, I don't see this one at all. Oh, I don't see it at all. I don't see like any of this color at all. That's really crazy. It's supposed to be, like, if you look right here, it's supposed to be a, not gold. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a gold color, but there's absolutely no color payoff on this at all. Okay, so far pretty disappointing. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the deeper gold here, and let's see if this is any better. Oh, it looks like it's going to be better. Look at that payoff right there. Like that alone, you can see. Well, it looks a bit chalky, but when you blend it in, ooh, I like this color. This is pretty. When you blend it in, it does look a lot better. Look at that. That's really nice. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and move on to this dark brown color. And just to let you guys know, all of these are shimmer. None of these are matte, which I'm a little bit disappointed with because I really do like matte shades, but, you know, whatever, that works. So this is the next one, and this is this really, really dark brown color. And again, it looks pretty chalky. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it does look pretty chalky. Yeah, but let's go ahead and swatch that. And this is like a nice, ooh, geez, there's like fallout going all over my hand. But I don't know, this is a very nice brown color, and it almost has like a bronzy undertone to it. So, I don't know, that looks kind of good, but wow, the fallout is just insane. Okay, so the next shade we're going to go to is like this olive green right here. And I'm hoping that this will show up good on camera. Again, I did do a tutorial with some of these colors, and I actually say in the video that some of them are just not my cup of tea. So again, very, very chalky, very just, I can't think of the word, but it's super messy, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and swatch that. Again, lots of fallout. Not as much as the brown. Oh, that's a really pretty color though. It's like a nice olive green color. That is a really, really, really pretty green color. I do like that, and I hope my camera is showing that true. Next one, and this is going to be a darker green color. Okay. Again, you know, more of the chalky, geez, more of the chalky consistency. And this one seems like it's going to take a little bit more to really get some good color on there. Okay. So I'm hoping that my camera will pick this up, but there's the olive green, and then here is the one that I'm trying to show you guys now, which is a darker green, but I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this darker green color, and this is like a foresty green, and it has some gold flecks in it. Pretty nice payoff, I'd say. Let's see. Whoa. It almost looks brown. Yeah, it almost looks brown, but then there's like green undertones to it. I don't know, this is kind of a neat color. Yeah, I mean, it's probably definitely one of the, you know, darker colors in the bunch, but it's a neat color. I don't know. It's pretty nice. It almost seems like it's green with like gold undertones. I don't know, that's pretty cute. I like that color. Pretty nice. Okay, and then the next one we're going to another dark green, and there's only one other green that's darker than this one in the palette, but we'll see. It seems like these darker colors are really holding up better than the lighter ones are, which is a little bit disappointing, but I mean, it's okay. So there's that one. Wow, it's pretty pigmented. And again, very chalky, but ooh, what can you do? So, so there's the next one right here. And I don't know, that's a pretty nice green color. It's pretty true to the color that shows in the palette. It looks pretty nice. I like it. I think it looks good. Okay, and then the last one in the palette, this one right here, it's like a deeper gold color. So let's see how that turns out. Pretty pigmented, pretty nice. Very chalky. And it's not coming up as dark as I would have liked. You know, a couple times dipping your finger in the pot possibly, but ugh, I really don't care for this color actually. It's this color right here. It almost looks, it's supposed to be like a deep gold color, but it looks brown. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be brown. I really don't like it. It's probably one of my least favorite colors in this particular palette. Yeah, I'm not too excited for that. But these are all the colors in the Green with Envy palette. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Pink and Purple palette, which is the Pinking of You, and so we can go ahead and take a look at those as well. Okay, so now we are on to the pink palette, and these are the colors that comes with it. One thing I'm going to just say right off the bat is these two colors right here look extremely similar. And was it these two colors right here look very similar as well, and this one almost, it is literally like a centimeter of a shade off from these colors over here. So I'm not too pleased with the fact that they look very similar, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you guys anyways, just so you can, you know, kind of take a look and see. So we're gonna swatch this one first, and this is, I guess, one of the highlight colors, just a nice silver color. And definitely better than the highlight shade that was in the Green with Envy palette, and you can definitely see this one. I know my lighting is quite off, but you can definitely see this one more than you can see the highlight shade in the other palette, so you know, I can live with that. So now we're gonna go ahead, ooh, lost a brush. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to this gray one. And I actually really like this gray in the palette, and I'm hoping that it comes off pretty nicely on the swatch. So this is what that looks like, pretty pigmented. I have hopes for this one. Ooh, I do like it. It's definitely not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but it has a nice shimmery gray tone to it. So that looks pretty nice. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to this shade right here, and this is again another lighter shade. This could probably be used as a this could probably be used as a highlight as well. Again, oh gosh, very chalky. Like look at that. Super chalky. I just, ugh, so annoying. But so there's that one, and it looks almost exactly like this one over here. Like they pretty much look the same. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this one right here, and this is a little bit lighter pink, kind of like a baby pink. Again, not a whole lot of payoff. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to. I'm just gonna swatch as hard as I possibly can. Yeah, you can't even barely see it. There's like nothing there. That's right here. If you guys can even see that, there's nothing there. Nothing. I can't even, no, I can't even see that. Move on to this next one right here. So far, I'm not very pleased with this particular palette. I'm not seeing really much of anything that's going to work for me. Again, this next shade, Chalky, can barely see it. Very light. I'm assuming that this palette will more than likely just be used for highlighters for me because honestly, you can't, I can't do anything with these with eyeshadows. But let's move on to this next one right here. And this one is more of a purpley pink, so I'm hoping this one turns out better, but we shall see. Come on, swatch like there's no tomorrow. Okay. Again, can't see pretty much anything. All you see is the shimmer. You really do. I mean, there is like a smidgen, there's a smidgen of like a pink shade right there, but it is for the most part just all shimmer. So let's move on to this one. I just want to get over with these because I'm so disappointed. I really am. So this next one has more payoff probably than all the other ones in this palette. And you can see it is a nice pink, like a frosted pink color. Again, it just looks like, here it is right here, and it looks exactly like these two on the other side. So it just has a pink tint to it. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to this one. We're almost done with this. This is so painful. So yeah, again, very, 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 very chalky. Not very pigmented at all. Let's move on to this one. This is more of a lavender shade. Again, this kind of looks like a shade that we've already swatched in the palette, but hopefully, well, you can actually see this color, which is amazing. So this is more of like a lavender color, which I think this one, if built up or maybe wet, probably would be a pretty color. But there it is right there. So it's more of like a, this is more of a periwinkle. Yeah. So oh my gosh, I'm not happy with this palette. So, oh, and then we're moving on to the last one finally. So the last one, again, very chalky. There it is. I don't even have a place to here. I'm going to swatch it right here. Ugh, so disappointed with this palette. This is so disappointing. So here's the last one. I put it across here. I hope you guys can see that. It's very pink. It actually looks like a blush color that I have. Honestly, I'm not impressed with this palette at all. If I could, I would probably return it, but since I've already stuck my fingers in it and made it all nasty, there's really nothing I can do. More than likely, it will be a highlight palette for me. I will use it, you know, strictly for highlighting. I might be able to use maybe like this gray shade and this lavender shade over here as, you know, some kind of lid color, possibly wet. They would be a little bit better, but for the most part, these are not going to be, these are not really good shadow. I will not be repurchasing this, and I probably won't even use it, so I'm not excited with that. So I will say that with these palettes, they're kind of split down the middle so far. I did like this one, didn't really like this one. So I don't know, it's kind of a hit or miss. If I get any as like a gift or something, that would be great. I don't know how many more I'm going to go out and purchase myself. Just to let you guys know, I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you, but they are only $6, so honestly you really can't complain for $6. It's not a whole lot of money for a palette. But I will say that it was a little bit disappointing, only because I had a little bit more high hopes for hard candy than I guess I should have. But, you know, whatever, you live, you learn. But I hope this helped you guys out if you were debating on whether or not to get either of these palettes or to get one of the palettes from Hard Candy. I know that it's kind of made my decision a little bit harder whether or not to go back and get the other ones. But again, I do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And thank you so much, not tutorial, oh my goodness, I have tutorials on the brain. But thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!